Freeberg. Everybody let him hear it. So I just read that scientists still can't figure out why yawns are contagious. Who's leading that funding effort? Yawns are only contagious in the sense that if you see someone yawn, you also yawn right then for 2 seconds. That's it. Who gives a shit? I contribute to the funding if seeing someone yawn gave you herpes. But this scientist found out that people with schizophrenia don't exhibit the same response. He figured it out by testing schizophrenic patients. What a fucking dick. This guy has patients come into his office. Hey, Brad, I know you have schizophrenia. We should be dealing with that depression and confusion, but just do me a quick favor. Watch this video of a guy yawning for like 10 minutes. Let me know how you feel. So I have some good news. You guys remember the show Teen Mom? Yeah. So they're coming off with a spin-off called Teen Mum, which is Teen Mom, but based in London. Their slogan, I swear to God, everything is better with an accent. Really? I can name at least 2 things that aren't better with an accent. My American girlfriend breaking up with me in an Australian accent, arguably more annoying. And another thing that's definitely not better with an accent, teen fucking pregnancy. This week on Teen Mom, we meet Lauren. She's 16, just found out she's pregnant and doesn't know who the father is. But it's all good, because she has a sexy British accent. And just like a lot of those poor kids on the show, male ants, like ants don't have a father. How's that transition? So it's actually scientifically impossible for male ants to have a father. Quick bio lesson. Queen ants mate with a small group of males, like a mini ant orgy. And if they fertilize their eggs, it's a female. But if they don't, it's a male. Imagine scientists figured out how to give that power to women. Men would be gone within a year. They would just keep popping out girls forever. We'd be screwed. JCPenney stock might start doing well. Rosé would probably be the house wine at most restaurants. And I'm gonna stop there before I go down the same slippery slope as Uber. But it's an interesting time for us politically, to say the least. Protesting isn't now, it's a thing. People get dressed up, they go on dates, they go with friends. Turns out protesting isn't a great first date. But, for all the quote unquote discussion that happens in politics, people are pretty closed-minded, which made me realize that politics and pornography are complete opposites. Hear me out. I've never heard anyone make a point about healthcare in a political argument and then the other side responds saying, wow, that's a really good point. You just changed my mind. Porn. Complete opposite. If your friend tells you about this new porn trend where they film people having sex on top of bears in national parks, you're asking a lot of questions and calling an Uber to go home and watch. My friend just started working for Uber. He's already doing Uber things, telling me he's 2 minutes away and then showing up 15 minutes late. Have you guys seen the commercials for Chick-fil-A with the cows holding a sign that says, eat more chicken? Cool. I'm gonna do a joke about it. So, how the fuck did they end up with a dyslexic cow wearing a wig as their mascot? I wish I was at that marketing meeting. They go up, all right guys, time for the new campaign, any ideas? Tim's sitting there in the front. What if we film a family eating Chick-fil-A sandwiches on a farm, sunset in the background? Wow, great idea, Tim. Anything else? Bob's hung over in the back. Let's film a cow. Is that it? What if we make the cow dyslexic? Bob, why would the cow be dyslexic? Okay, fine, let's put a wig on it. But I went to go give this homeless guy on the street one of my leftover Chick-fil-A sandwiches because I had 5 and 6 would be overindulging. And he said, no thank you, I'm vegan. Now I don't mean to butt into people's business, But shouldn't this guy figure out a few other things before he starts being annoying about his food consumption choices? There's a group of homeless people in New York that are homeless by choice. They're called crusties. And this lady, this is true, this lady went around New York and interviewed all of them to hear their story. I was reading one of the interviews. This lady said, "I tried out a home once. It was garbage. I kept having to do shit for other people. It's shit like that that makes people want to kill people." She was talking about chores. Can't imagine growing up, my mom saying to me, "Hey, Ben, honey, on the way out, you mind taking out the trash?" "No, Mom, that's the type of shit that makes people want to kill people. I'm living on the streets." That's my time. Thanks, guys.
Ben Freeberg.